Good evening, everyone. I'm sorry it's so late today. It's been a really busy day. Anyway, here it is, the April new moon reading for this moon cycle using my creation cards. Here they are. I actually drew the cards earlier today. The new moon was early this morning, but I've only just had time to go live with it now. So here they are, the two cards that I pulled. And I don't know why I chose two cards this month, but anyway, I did. And I'm actually really pleased because the first card that I drew was number 32, which is chemical free. And this is a really big subject. And this is what we're really going to be focusing on this month to support hormones and lifestyle balance. And the second card that I drew is far more gentler sort of a card, much easier for us to work with, and that's working with the crystal carnelian. So let me just introduce myself once more if you haven't listened or watched any of these new moon readings before. My name is Justine Evans, and I'm a naturopath and a nutritional therapist and a healer, and I work particularly with female hormones and the reproductive system. And I have written these lifestyle cards, and this year I decided that at each new moon I would do a reading for them, and we would focus on them for the month, and that way we would build a healthy diet and lifestyle over the course of the year, and so it would stop it from being so overwhelming for everybody. So back to tonight. So it's chemical free for the month. Now this is a really vast subject, and I know that we've been talking about chemicals in the past before, and a healthy lifestyle and eating good food, etc. But this month, I think that there's so much going on in the world, and there's so much marketing, there's so much television, there's so much instant everything, that I think that we just tend to do things without really thinking about what we're doing. And that particularly is using product, and also how we cook, what we're applying to our face, and how that influences our hormone health. So what I would really like you to do is just take a moment just to think about the products that you use in your house and on yourself, and whether they could be impacting your hormone balance in any format. And, actually, if you think about it, you will realize very quickly that we use products all of the time. Think about the face products that you use, your cleaning products. Think about the pans and the plastics that you use in your cooking, where you buy your lunch, what you buy your lunch in, the plastics. What about your water bottles? What about your coffee cups? Are they cups or are they plastic containers? Are they paraben free? What about how you wash your clothes and the products? What about your cleaning materials that you clean your house with? What about the pharmaceuticals that you may be taking? What about some supplements? Have they got any preservatives or additives in them? What else are there? There are, I made a little note here because there are so many different things. What else are there? There are just so many different things. What about the parabens? What about the BPAs? What about, I'm going to actually send you a whole list of different things for you to be looking out for over the month anyway. But just take a moment and think about what you use. What about your tampons or your sanitary ware? Have they got any toxins or chemicals in at all? What about the foods you eat? Have they got chemicals on? Do you buy organic food? Do you wash your food if you don't buy organic? Do you use the anything organic to support you? Really think about what is it that you could do this month to change the way that to change how many chemicals you're actually allowing to come into your body on a daily basis. Actually, the way that we live in Western society, we are going to always breathe in chemicals anyway. What about our Wi-Fi and all of those things that are affecting us as well? All of those have chemicals, pesticides, special foods, preservatives, parabens? What about our mercury in our teeth? Copper piping if you live in an older house. What about our water filters? Do we have water filters? What about fluoride in our water? You know, all of these things are part of the chemical world that we live in. And how is this affecting our hormone balance? So this month, I ask you, make a list of all the things you use, have a look at the ingredients, and make a decision as to what you can do to change the amount of chemicals that you are allowing into your body on a daily basis. Now, it may be that actually you're just going to start to buy different tampons. It could be that you're going to change the facial creams, etc., that you're using. What about your hair products and your shower products? You know, maybe it's buying green cleaning products. Perhaps you'll be able to think about changing toilet paper and things like that have got lots of chemicals, the bleached ones. Maybe you could change to unbleached versions of that, and the paper towels that you use in your kitchen. Perhaps you're going to stop buying throwaway plastic and use recyclable ones so that there'll be less parabens in that. Perhaps you'll be able to stop using your microwave so that you're going to stop heating plastics if you do that. So this month, to support your hormone balance, please look carefully at what you're using in your home and on your face and in your clothes. Do you send things to the dry cleaners? Can you change that? All of those have